While many students are away on spring break, faculty and staff on Purdue's campus are preparing for what could be another active severe weather season.
We try to use a very basic concept of sirens outside, and we call them the all hazards outdoor warning sirens. And we emphasize the outdoor part because the sirens are not meant to be heard inside a building. So once the sirens go off, we want people to come inside, whether it's a tornado warning, whether it's a shooting event, whether it's a hazardous material release. So basically that sound outside should drive people inside. And that's step one. And then they need to determine, based on what they have received by the other layers of Purdue Alert, whether it's an email, text, the Boiler Television Emergency Alerting System activation. We're just now incorporating social media into it, so we're pushing out the information through Twitter and also posting on a Facebook page. So any one of those other layers will tell the stakeholders, the faculty, staff, students, what the incident is, and then they should adjust what they need to do based on that incident.
Purdue is not the only one preparing for severe weather season. Communities all across the state are preparing for what Mother Nature may bring this spring. WLFI News 18's weekend meteorologist Amber Hardwick offers her advice for keeping everyone ahead of the storm.
It is always important to have a plan in place, whether you're in school, in a business, or even at home. And if you have children, it's your responsibility to let them know what to do if there is a severe thunderstorm warning or even a tornado warning issued. And you know, it's also a good idea if you want kids to learn your severe weather preparedness plan, make a game out of it. Be like, okay, a tornado warning is issued, what are we gonna do? And make a game out of it and see if your kids know what they can do in a severe weather situation.
One of the ways to prepare yourself for severe weather is to purchase a weather radio, like this one right here. Weather radios are truly crucial for keeping you and your family safe for when severe weather strikes.
When you have a weather radio, it alerts you when you have a watch. Even if it's flooding and winter storm warnings, it alerts you when anything is issued. And if you have it set to your county, that is just ideal. That gives you a heads up of what's going on. I've met someone who says, I wish I had a weather radio, and she ended up losing her home. And she was in her home, and she wasn't alert at the time.
Even though most major severe weather events don't always happen, it's always good to be prepared for when weather is at its worst.
It's very unlikely that we're going to have a tornado, but Tippecanoe County has the highest number of tornado touchdowns of any county in the state of Indiana. So we're driving folks to think about this, even though it may not happen here, or it may not be a significant F4 or F5. But if it is an F4 or F5, we want them to be thinking about the safest location that they happen to be in that specific day.
One final tip to mention: if you're out driving and see a tornado in the distance, pull over to the side of the road and find a low-lying area like a ditch and lie as flat as possible in it. Make sure you cover your neck and head with your hands. For more tips and information about severe weather preparedness, go to weather.gov and under the Weather Safety section, click on Severe Weather. Reporting for Fast Track, I'm Josh Gimbel.